Welcome back to our channel. Today we are reading your guys' assumptions about us. We asked you guys on our Instagram to send in your assumptions, and I have not seen a single one. Paige has gone through and screenshot a bunch that we're gonna address today. How are they looking for the most part?
They're looking a little bit in between. It's a good update. We haven't done one in well over a year and a half, and a lot has happened since. So get your blowing lips ready because the tea is piping hot. I got people. I did.
You got everybody. The FBI right now.
Y'all have secretly gotten married already.
No, we would share that with you, definitely.
Would we?
Yeah.
No, we would tell. We would, and also our parents would murder us.
Absolutely, they would murder us.
You're kind of procrastinating planning the wedding.
Oh.
I think we are. That's a harsh question and response, but I think that we are.
Yeah, but not for reasons you might think. It's not like, oh, I'm unsure if I want to spend my life with Paige, so I'm gonna not plan it. It's more so there's a lot to do and a lot to plan. The money side of things is just like, Jesus, are we sure we want to like budget this and this and this? Neither of us are really wedding people. The enthusiastic part for me is getting our families and friends all together, but we do that like weekend to weekend anyway, so to have a big bash for it, although it's celebrating our love, which I love. I don't know, I've just never been a huge wedding person.
We'll get there. I'd love to get married by the end of next year at the latest.
Yeah, I want this year. 2024 does seem a long time away. I would love to if we could.
Yeah. They assume that we both do a second job outside of YouTube.
No, we don't.
We do not.
If this ship is sinking, we're going down.
Everyone's just thrown away their teeth. They're like, what the f? Okay. You find yourself slipping in and out of routines with YouTube work.
1000%.
Here's the nail, here's the hammer, because you hit it right on the head. Did you like that?
I absolutely love that.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, the graphic with it was really just chef's kiss.
People get it now.
Yeah.
I do miss structure, and I wish we had more of that.
Yeah, we found like the self-discipline part, especially after leaving university, has slipped so much with no consequences other than letting yourself down. We go in waves of like being super productive and in it to just feeling so depressed sometimes that you don't have motivation to get stuff done. Yeah, sorry to bring the mood down. So it's a struggle for sure to have a routine and then maintain it. And that, I think, especially for me, is why my mental health is down the drain right now.
So the assumption is correct, is what you're saying. This one I feel a little bit victimized here. Paige is mess. And then in brackets, clothes everywhere when cooks never cleans pans, and bracket. Firstly, I would say you are correct and both incorrect at the same time, because I will admit, if you look around this room right now, a lot of items are mine. I do leave things strewn about. Is strewn a word?
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Is it English?
The perfect word.
Okay, strewn about. But I will also say that if you checked from a sanitary perspective and you put it in like a DNA thing and checked, I would be very clean. From that perspective. DNA wise, I am clean as a whistle. It's just physical material is everywhere.
They're calling you messy, not dirty though, right?
Okay, that's the word.
Yeah.
You know what? I would choose messy over dirty anytime.
Absolutely.
But you're the other way. In the best of ways. That's why we work. We balance each other.
Yeah.
Yin and yang.
Yeah.
Dirt and mess. Your sex life is non-existent.
What did we do to upset you?
Rude.
Jesus. No, it's not non-existent. I think that's quite rude, actually. There are certain videos you can post on YouTube as a couple to really show your sexier side, like the Lick My Body challenge, what am I wearing challenge, rate my outfit challenge, like those kinds of things. We stay away from those kinds of ones. We're not just gonna be like making out on camera and then posting the full thing. It's not 2008 anymore.
Patreon?
Yeah.
I think what makes people think that has to do with our relationship, the way that we interact with each other sometimes, because we're also best friends who can be super goofy and maybe give off a friendship vibe because we're hell yes, sister. Ew. I think that it's far from the truth, but to each their own.
I understand.
I think I give off a good sexual energy.
You absolutely give off a good sexual energy. We used to get like, I assume your favorite color is blue? It's like you're procrastinating because you're falling out of love.
I know the haters do be getting real.
Honestly,
they're just stirring the pot.
It's hard like not to listen to them though. They're not always the majority, but they're always so loud.
I think you just have to find a way to block out all those haters. Block them right out.
Oh my god, I know exactly how you can block out the haters, Paige.
How?
By using Everyday Earbuds by Raycon, of course.
Today's sponsor?
Absolutely.
Yeah!
Raycons are wireless earbuds that are super compact and comfortable.
The snug fit means they are noise isolated, perfect for blocking out the haters.
Or our other favorite use, working out. Raycon is on a mission to prove that you shouldn't have to pay an arm and a leg for quality sound and smart tech listening features.
It's a no BS product.
Unlike some of these assumptions.
And in this economy, you could buy a pair and a spare for less than some of those other big name tech brands out there.
The bass is immaculate. Plus, they have 8 hours of playback time, meaning even those incessant haters can't get to you.
If you guys are interested, you can click the link in our description box below, or you can head to buyraycon.com/Paige and Holly to get 15% off your Raycon purchase.
Thanks, Raycon.
The haters are still here, Paige. Put them in.
They assume that Paige is the morning person and Holly is the night person.
I'm a night person, so it's right about me.
I am much more a morning person than a night person.
I think you aspire to be a morning person.
It doesn't come naturally to me, but everything in my being wants to be a morning person. I'm more productive in the morning than I ever am at night. At night, I'm spooky.
You aspire to be a morning person, but it doesn't come naturally. Where I think I naturally could work at night and be fine, but I would feel guilty all day until I was productive.
That's the part I hate about it.
Yeah, you have been getting it really early.
I have been really attempting. I don't just wake up on my own and go, feeling great, love today. I'm one of those that's like, oh, I can barely move, but I'd like to get up today. Before noon.
And that's why I'm a night person, so I have to listen to the voice.
That's a new one, I haven't made that before. I assume you're too busy to post more often on Instagram.
Instagram just doesn't have my heart. It never has, even when it was first introduced.
We did used to post way more on Instagram though.
I know, especially now with like reels and stuff, I don't understand it. And we don't take pictures. Like at the end, it's not like we've got all these pictures, we're like, oh no, we should have posted. It's like, we haven't taken a picture of ourselves
since 2006 or something.
Literally, yeah, before we met. That random selfie where we're together.
Like in the uterus, like. Hell yes, sister. That would be more. No, never mind. Okay, it's okay.
Rewind.
Sorry.
If we had more pictures, I think we'd post more.
We need a photographer.
Yeah,
a full-time one.
We forget. And we also don't get dressed up for much. Maybe we need to go on more dates and get dressed up more, and then therefore we'd take more pictures, and therefore post more on Instagram, and therefore not give you guys life updates every 1.5 year cycle. Be more to date.
Now you're thinking, Holly.
I know.
Is it evening? I believe it is. She has arrived.
5 o'clock somewhere.
You guys don't want kids and will forever be the coolest aunts ever.
I would love that. I don't know if your sister will have kids. I think my brother will.
I could definitely see Luke being a dad.
Yeah, Luke will have kids for sure. And as far as us having children, we change our mind every day. And me especially, I am flip-flopping like a mom.
Yeah, one day you're like, I never want kids ever. And then you're like, look at this little baby on TikTok.
Literally, it's so hard to like stick to a side.
Then you think about changing diapers and you're like, but then the baby like blows a snot bubble or something. You're like, oh.
Well,
don't they?
No, they blow it, but it doesn't make me want one.
I assume you guys don't want kids anytime in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years, we're 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 years old. If we were to have kids, I ideally would like to start having them in 5 years. One of us up pregnant.
Magically.
Fingers crossed.
We've been trying for a long time.
Maybe it'll happen eventually. I assume that Paige might be the first one to be pregnant if you guys ever decided to have kids via IVF. That's true.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah, because you really don't have an interest in being preggo. Not that I do, I really don't. Maybe I could just have twins and get it over with then. I don't want to be split open. And much less 2 times.
Better to just be cracked wide open.
Like an egg.
Once, yeah.
I don't know how anything works.
I know.
They assume that we must feel at least a little bit uncomfortable in front of the camera? It's actually a really good question.
Yeah, definitely not as much as the start.
We're getting more comfortable all the time. I think when we have spurts in between videos, sometimes we can be a little shy. I know when I do intros, a lot of time I start off shy and I get better throughout.
If you guys watch our very beginning videos, Paige did every intro, every single one.
I did.
One day, after we turned the camera off, she pulled me aside in quite a panic and she said, do you mind doing the intros from now on? They really like freak me out. I get all anxious and nervous. Like, do you mind? Well, now I'm freaked out and anxious and nervous and I don't want to do it either. And we're like, well, someone's got to intro the video here. I think we took turns for a while. Yeah, oh my god, she's such a natural at it.
I know. If anyone's looking to start a YouTube channel or like anything with social media, don't expect it to just come easy, and like if you're uncomfortable in front of a camera right away, don't think that you're not meant to do this.
Yeah,
because it will really come over time. Just keep practicing. Even if you don't post the videos of whatever you're making, I think it'll just help you get more comfortable each time.
Yeah, I love that.
They assume that Holly is the mushy one.
Well, I'll let you answer that one.
It looks like more because I think you have a harder exterior than I do. Like, I think naturally I am more that way with everybody, and I feel like you can have a very sexy resting bitch face sometimes. People think you're like tough as nails, but to me you're a little mush ball. That's what I think.
Okay, but the assumption was that I'm mushier.
You are, but I think it seems even more extreme because
I see.
You're tough as nails. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm the mushier one.
Do you?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna answer me.
No, I think I am. Especially at the beginning, you had a harder time expressing your emotions. I was more forthcoming.
That's true.
And especially because my love language is physical touch, I think I'm more mushy naturally anyway.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that you're not mushy, because you are. And I love when we're like super clingy together. Because if it was one-sided, it'd be crazy, but because it's both of us, it's like
both crazy
it's
together.
Like justified and fulfilling.
To say and I just couldn't, so it made it extra weird. I'm so sorry. You have calm/relaxed fights.
I would definitely say they're not animated or theatrical. They're not aggressive or violent in any way. Like, it would be a boring fight to watch. There's a lot of long pauses in between each thing while we filter through our thoughts before we verbalize them, and a lot of distance and time in between conversations.
Yeah. They are very boring fights. That's a really great way to put it. Like, we would make horrible TV. I feel like I'm feeling upset, and then 5 hours later, me too.
And on the next episode, are you ready to talk? Not yet. I respect that.
Next season.
Yeah, exactly. I used to have yelling fights.
Tendencies.
Yeah, definitely, but I've definitely grown up and out of that. That's a massive thanks to you.
Yeah, but it's also you who did it.
But I wouldn't have learned how to do it, because if I had a partner that fed into that and also liked to fight, it would be chaos.
World War III.
Yeah, it'd be awful.
Well, you did the same for me, because if I was with someone like me, we just would never speak again. There'd be an argument and it'd be like, and we'd just walk our separate ways and never ever see each other again. No communication, nothing. Like, did they end it because their feelings changed? You're like, I have no idea, we never talked about feelings.
Yeah.
So I think it's good we're with each other. We are a good match.
Yin and yang.
Yin and yang. You two fight more than you used to.
No.
I would say definitely not.
No, we went through a patch. Was it like 2 years in?
Around the 2-year mark, which I believe is a common one for people.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about it in the past. We had a lot going on in our lives, a bunch of obstacles that we had to either decide to overcome together, or we could have broken up. But because we did push through and work together, we're stronger for it. To me, I feel like we're one of the strongest we've ever been. I know we say that a lot on camera, but
I know.
over the years, I feel like I just love you more. And I don't know, there's like a trust and like an understanding and a comfort that develops over time, and I just feel it the most I think I've ever felt it.
I feel that exact same way too, and I feel like each fight, even the ones that's like go nowhere, you can take something from and learn from for the next one, because there's gonna be a next one. We fight less and we fight more efficiently now. If that makes any kind of sense. They're not as like drawn out and back and forth. It's
get it done. We are able to like let go of small things too.
Yeah.
If it's something that really does bother us versus like an irk in the moment. It seems weird, like kind of southern. Get out of irk. Cowboy. Yeah, like something like that. It's not like a disease. Okay. Honey, that's it.
Is that it?
We did it.
Wow, what a negative bunch of assumptions.
No, not negative.
They were.
No. Mm-mm.
They were.
They weren't.
Messy, no sex life, no children, delayed marriage, no routine, depressed,
And they were wrong about most of them.
I think they were right about most of them.
No, I think this was a good update. And you know what? There were some negative aspects, but there were also some positive ones.
Good.
Yin and yang. Wow, I love how that theme just played throughout.
Absolutely.
Take the bad with the good and the good with the bad. Hope you learned something. Hope you drank your tea.
Highs and lows.
Oh, also your highs and lows, like our merch from our store. What a coincidence.
Yin and yang.